Welcome back, everyone. Episode 4. Here we go. Who's this crazy guy? Pillagerhead. That's who it is. Pillagerhead the pirate. I tell you, what a wonderful day it is to be me. I know, right? Look at this. I'm so good. As you can see, we have the beautiful and glorious fisherman's hut behind us. And, there's a lot of good things that came from this. And one of those things is more or less the building style. As you can see, mixing different woods, all that kind of stuff. A little bit of stained glass, some nice little decor, things like that. Still very natural for the most part. Anyways, I have a pillager head on. Yes, indeed, I slayed off some pillagers, making sure that they do not come wreak havoc on my house and my lands. But yeah, anyways, I've pretty much finished up the bedroom up here. Just nice, quaint, subtle little thing. We got a nice little balcony here. It's good. It's good. Beautiful, luxurious views of the ocean. And honestly, one of my favorite views out of this entire place is right here. Just look at that. You can see a little bit of the glacier in the background. You're all good to go. Beautiful island. You can hear the fireplace going. Oh, it's so nice and peaceful. So nice and peaceful. It's good. I still have to do some decorating down here, but for that I needed wool. And for wool, I didn't really have any. So that was a thing that I kind of had to deal with. Equally, I just kind of put an item frame with my fishing rod in there because I was sick and tired of carrying it around. But as you can see, we have lots of fish. I'm eating fish now. And 6 nautilus shells, 14 pufferfish, and some tropical fish on top of that. Pretty darn good stuff. Just fishing off this dock, so it's pretty good. We got a little campfire here. Pretty nice. I want to get more birch and kind of inlay it around. I think that's a pretty darn good idea for the most part. So I think I'll probably do some more of that. And yeah, I might extend this beach a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. Have not decided on that yet. So, but overall, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a really nice build, and it did wonders for us. Speaking of the sheep, and before we go too crazy, let's go grab some shears. There they are, right there. Beautiful. All right, so I've been slowly but surely breeding up the animals. Everything's free range here on the island, but I did bring some sheep over from the other lands. Boating, back and forth, 3 or 4 sheep, all that kind of stuff. I'll probably do like an auto shearing, a shearing station here right away as well, at least with the white sheep that I have. Of course, I can dye any of them if I want to, right? So, no big deal there. So, but yeah, probably do a little bit of an auto shearing thing just so I have wool. Wool's going to be pretty important in a lot of these builds. I have a feeling, just because that's kind of the way things go, right? So, yeah, just one of those things. So there's a whole bunch of different, there's the whole Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod that I kind of wanted to do a quick little exploration on and just see, what's all involved with it, right? So let's jump on over to the house. We have the nice little back entryway. Remember last episode I talked about this beautiful torch section being kind of our main path, right? So, yeah, you know what, you get what I'm laying down. Anyways, let's build these sofas and see what they're kind of like. I hope that you can combine them into a bigger sofa, if you know what I mean, because that would be sweet. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. So I definitely am going to need more of those. I kind of want sofas to kind of, pretty much line this wall, or close to it. Maybe 2 more, or boom, maybe a little area rug, getting in some potted plants or something like that in here. Things like that. And there's a few different ways that you can do all this stuff, which makes it pretty darn easy as well. So that's good. Let's see, what else? I said that I wanted to get started in some modded stuff, right? Now, obviously, there's the sofa. I've added in a few of these decorative blocks, spruce supports, things like that around the build, just to kind of give it a little bit of a difference than normal. I believe somebody is making ice upstairs. It scared the crap out of me. I tell you, out of the fridge, you know what I mean? Like, just boom, boom, boom. Yeah, scary. Scary times. But anyways, and I have a little hut over here. So while I was doing some sheep and finding some sheep and doing all that kind of stuff, I was doing quite a bit of exploring, and I found another village as well. So in that village, I'm like, you know what? I'm boating over all these bloody sheep. I might as well steal a villager. Hello, friend. How's it going? Welcome to the island of the pirates. Dang, that's a good book. I'm on the prowl, though, for mending. And the thing is, in modded Minecraft, so in vanilla Minecraft, this can take a few times, don't get me wrong. But you can just kind of keep rolling the villager like so until you get what you get, right? But in modded Minecraft, yeah, there's a lot more books, a lot more enchants available. So for us to actually get mending, it is a lower chance than in vanilla. And even in vanilla, it's sometimes a pain in the butt to get this book. So I'm going to keep on plugging along with this beautiful, beautiful villager friend of mine. And I definitely want nothing but mending at this point in time for this guy. That's our first book. Everything else we can enchant, we can do a lot of other things with. But that mending, it makes a big difference in this game now, right? So it's pretty darn important if you ask me. Now, there are many other great enchants. As you guys saw, sharpness 5, right? I had silk touch that I had to pass up on. Things like that really make a big difference. This one, furrowing, I don't even know what it does. But it's magical, and it's enchantable. We got frost aspect, we got like chaos, or like ice rebuke and fire rebuke. Think of it like ice and fire spikes from Final Fantasy, right? Like, just so many crazy things. So it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's taken me about, what am I at, day 5, I think I'm day 5 of rolling that villager now with no mending. So I'll keep working on that. I know where the village is. It's not very far away, which is great, and I will keep capitalizing on that. I want a fisherman farmer here as well, somebody that can just kind of provide me with some food and such. But let's get into the main project today. I know, right? We're actually doing something. I'm not just talking. I know. It's crazy. But no, I do want to get into something, and it is modded. So first things first, I want to get some hoppers. 4 hoppers or so. Nothing too crazy. I got quite a bit of iron and such anyways, so I'm good to go. And then on top of that, I want to get some bonsai plant pots, right? Now, those of you familiar with the bonsai mod, you know that combining these can give you a hopping bonsai. Bingo, right? And the big thing here is, what I want to do is I want to get some chests. Just like that. 8 logs. That'll do nicely. That'll give us 4 chests. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, this one's going to be a little bit on the simple side. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Boop. I love that you can shift and place them in different things. But my thought process here is we are going to add the hopping bonsai pots to each one of these. Now, the big thing here is I think we can do things like this. So this orange autumn sapling, right? This is currently giving us our dark oak and all that kind of jazz. Can we add it there? Beautiful. I think we can. So this guy should grow the tree in its small little bonsai world. It'll get to full, and then it chops it down. And boom, we got a stick. Nice. 1 stick. Look at us go. I do want to see if this will give us more than just a stick. I would prefer it if we got more than just a stick. But equally, I want to do this for most of the trees, right? So there we go, dark oak and more sticks. This guy is producing all the sticks right here. But the thought process here is we can get pretty much all of our wood growing automatically, right? We can get our dark oak, we can get our spruce, all that kind of stuff. We can get it growing and good and ready to go for us whenever we need it, right? So, actually, we don't need dark oak at all, do we? No, because we're already growing it. We're already growing it. The other question that I have is, can you actually do sugarcane? No. Okay. That's what I thought. Maybe there's another way that we can do sugarcane, though. There's a lot of different ways to do up some sugar canes. Still sleeping. Island is very much not safe. Just saying. Very much not safe. Okay. We'll do spruce and jungle. Boom and boom. Right? So they're growing. They're producing us wood. They also give us saplings, which is great. So there we go. We have automated wood at this point in time, which means, guess what? I don't really need these at all, which is great because I was sick and tired of chopping wood. Even with the vein miner or infamine or whatever mod it is, it doesn't matter. They're all very similar. Even with that, I was going, we really should be done with this whole mining at this point, right? So I'm very happy to be done with the mine. There we go. Beautiful. Now, obviously, I need to get a few more of these guys, and equally, I kind of am now thinking, okay, what's next, right? Where am I going to put these bonsais when all things are said and done? Where am I going to put them? What building are they going to belong to? You know, what are they going to be a part of? You also get leaves from them. That's very cool. Spruce. Jungle leaves would be very nice. I need those. And I also need to do that bad boy right there, the palm. So let's make sure that we can actually do the palm. I want to be certain before we get too carried away here. I'm just going to make a whole bunch of chests again. I'm sure we'll need them. Anyways, so boom, one hopper. Boom, ba-dum. And away we go. Hoppin' bonsai. Hoppin' bonsai. I'm very excited. I didn't know that bonsais were in this, so I'm quite excited that they are in this. I think that's a great thing to have, so put those chests in there. I'm going to have to chop down some palm trees, though, for this to happen. And then we got to come back to our villager. As you saw, he had already transformed back into, you know, normalcy. So we got to go farm up his thing, right? That's what you do. Oh boy, oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Bam. Give me those. That's all I really want. Give me them. Yeah, and two of them too. Nice. That's a pretty lucky drop from these palm trees. It's very rare that I've gotten more than two. So, I wonder if these need to be on sand. Oh no. Awesome. Look at the cute little palm tree. I love it. That is great. As long as I get some palm logs, I am good to go. Hopefully these guys fill up into that chest. That's going to be great. I do want to make sure that that one is working, because if it is not, that leads to other technicalities. So, anyways, I'm going to roll through this villager again. Probably not with you all. That's too much on you guys. It's a hassle. It truly is. But you know what? Here's a mod for you. Right? Find a way to make it so that this is an easier process. Simple as that. Magic edge. Crazy. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's so many different enchants. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm going to roll through. Probably won't get it today. Probably won't get it at all. Feels bad, Matt. Feels bad. All right, so I did want to get into a little bit more on the modded side of things here, and this is kind of the nice thing so far, in my opinion, about this pack, is I haven't really felt the need, you know what I mean, like the need to dive in to everything as quick as possible, which is good, and that's also partly because Minecraft in general has improved so much, right? Like there's so much more to do in the base game, let alone everything else, right? So, yeah, I'm really happy with everything so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a heat generator from mechanism. Pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy about it, you know, pretty easy, pretty easily done. Where's my osmium? I know I got some somewhere. I got to sleep though. Nighttime is bad time. Nighttime is bad time. Okay, there we go. Osmium. There we go. A whole bunch of it. Whole bunch of it. There we go. We're going to make ourselves a heat generator. Now, again, let me know down in the comments. I got a few ideas, and quite a few ideas for the pirates and stuff like that. You know, obviously, this is where mainly most of our ships are going to come into. I got a good idea, you know, some sort of a wall or something blocking off this canal. That might restrict ships, things like that, and kind of just shelter the backside here as well a little bit, right? Protect things. We got big dock coming in. We have our boardwalk, you know, with small little shops and whatnot lining each side of the boardwalk, heading on up into some of our business district, right? We started with the fishermen, the main fishermen of the pirate village. You know, things like an apothecary, things like a smither. You know, I need a bit of a farmland, right? Like where are we farming and how are we doing it? And hopefully using villagers to do some of that. And some, I want to compare villagers along with some mods as well, which I think is a pretty darn cool or fun idea. But equally, we do have all these cool mods, right? So, like, where are we going to do our main ore processing, right? We need an ore processing building. And what does that mean, right? How do we do that? You know, all of those types of things that we need to kind of consider. So there's a lot of different things that I want to think about doing. Man, that really doesn't do much, does it? That really doesn't do all that much. But luckily enough, we will hopefully upgrade soon enough. I just need enough for the Metallurgical Infuser, which is kind of your main base block for all things mechanism. Everything kind of builds off of it. It's so good. It's so good. But I can't find it. Metallurgical. Whatever. I'll figure it out. You click on this, you click on this. Metallurgical Infuser. Okay? So, furnaces, osmium 4 and 2. Nice. I can easily do that. So, boom. 2 of those. We need some more ferni. Ferni. There we go. Beautiful. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. 2. Thank you. We got this guy, this guy, this guy, and some of these. Nope, one less of those. Boop, boop. Mouse wheel for the win. Mouse wheel for the win. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to throw that right in front of it. As you can see, it transferred some power from the heat generator, boom, into the Metallurgic Infuser. Now, one of the things that I want to do is I want to jump down into our mine and just go get a little bit of lava. It should last a little bit longer in this heat generator. There's a few different ways to kind of get this thing going. And it gives us a beautiful excuse to jump into our mine and just kind of see what's the dealio, yo. You know, see what's happening. See, check out the beautiful mine, you know, all that kind of stuff. We got nothing but time on this world, ladies and gents. Nothing but time. We just had our first pirate villager show up, right? And there's still so much more that we can do. Now, I don't think this map shows a cave mode. It doesn't. I'm a little bit sad that I do not have the journey maps any longer. But yeah, I'm trying to make a go of this new mod called Mappy. for my maps, and it's still in development and stuff like that, so it'll get better and better. But yeah, did I not have any lava? Where's all the lava, man? Oh, there it is. There it is. There she blows. Okay, beautiful. I just wanted to steal a little bit of lava and see what we need to do with it, okay? So these heat generators definitely work pretty nice with lava, so keep that in mind. You probably want to utilize it. Now, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while, a hot second, to say the least, since we've kind of done this. You guys know that, right? You guys that are still following and watching like crazy awesome people, even after all this time. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a hot sec, hasn't it, for us? I cannot recall if this just generates passively or not. I don't think it does. It's not seeming to, is it? Whereas if I do this, yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so coal either turns into lava or you use lava itself to generate on this thing. I couldn't remember if it was a passive generation or not. It does have a bit of a buffer, right? It can store up to 64,000 FE, which is your French units. Honestly, Forge Energy, I believe it's called. It's your French units. But no. Yeah. All these are working so good. I'm so happy I don't have to mine trees anymore. And look at all the sticks. I'm going to have sticks for days upon days. Might have to start voiding sticks. Anyways, this Metallurgic Infuser is pretty cool. You can do a lot of neat things with it too. But some of the main things are things like the basic control circuit, reinforced alloy, stuff like this, a little bit more so. But it's pretty cool that you can make like mycelium. I think that's pretty awesome, right? You need some mushrooms in there, basically. You can convert a few things to some different things, which is awesome. But this infused alloy are really, really good as well. We're going to need quite a few of those. So one of the things that I want here, we're kind of like on an ocean island, right? We have beautiful sea breezes coming through here. Well, let's capitalize on the sea breeze with utilizing some wind power. So let's look at a wind generator and see what we need to get. So like I just talked about, we need that infused alloy. We need that basic control circuit, which is just redstone and osmium, right? And one of the things to remember is it tells you over here that you need 10 redstone, okay? Well, what's 10 redstone? That's a good question. I agree. I think, I'm trying to remember. There you go. 1 redstone equals 10 redstone, okay? Very easy math to kind of figure out, and away you go. Now that you have the redstone stored in the buffer, it will start working and draining very, very quickly, might I add, into your basic control circuit, okay? And then the other one was this plus iron, question mark? Yeah, plus iron, good. And then these guys here also need 2. So we actually need 5 of this infused alloys. Now, to do this, as you saw, we lost quite a bit of power. But we need to get ourselves 5 redstone and 5 iron to do this next step. So we're going to throw the 5 redstone. That gives us 50 redstone. And we're going to throw in the iron as well. Now, here's where things get a little bit iffy. I think we will not have enough power. So I may need to go get some more lava. That's kind of what it's looking like, isn't it? Yeah. We only got done 1.5. That's not nearly enough. These heat generators are not very efficient at all. You think about the amount of lava that we just burnt up, probably not even worth it, all things considered. Now, I can't remember if there's anything better that can go in it or not, but yeah, left shift and N. A generator that uses the heat of lava or other burnable resources to produce energy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So Not very efficient. It's designed to be utilized, just to get you over this initial hump of like, hey, you shouldn't use this for a long period of time, right? So, anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go get some more lava. We're going to get this thing completed, and I'll bring you guys back in once we have some wind. All right, so as you can see, I've removed the heat generator. I got all the items that we need. Let's get these energy tablets going. And I'm lucky. I had barely enough gold. I didn't even realize it was that low on the gold. But anyways, wind generator gotten. This is pretty darn sweet, not going to lie. Now, one of the things about these wind generators is they're a little bit on the loud side. Just a fair warning. I hope my volumes are okay. Haha, funny joke, right? I've kind of struggled with the old volume levels, in case you didn't know. But, yeah, just one of those fun things. And the other thing, too, with these wind generators, obviously the higher up, the better they get. And this peak right over here, I was kind of thinking, this looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? So, without further ado, boom, let's fire up the wind generator. And as you can see, it's generating about 384 FE per tick at 61.09 power. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And then I can just slap this guy down, and as you can see, boom, it is already nice and full. This is going to make life so much easier with this wind generator to make sure that we have enough power for a metallurgical infuser, right? And this allows us to now look into things like, hey, can we double our ores, right? What does it take to double our ores? Or better yet, all of this wood that we just set up? Well. Can we make a sawmill? Indeed we can, right? These are the types of things that we can make. But as you can see, before we even get to that, we need to make these steel casings, right? Now, steel casings require steel. Well, steel's not something you mine, so how do you get it? How do you get steel? Well, you can get steel dust. You can metallurgic infuse, enriched iron. Ooh, it's kind of expensive because that's coal with iron once already, and then it's more coal with iron. It's not a bad way to go, though. We could go with the steel dust route. The other thing that we could do is we could look at a blast furnace from standard old Minecraft. I know, right? Who would have thought? Standard old Minecraft. Crazy. Crazy. Anyways, we need to get this. We need to get some of our smooth stone. And then 5 beautiful pieces of iron. Bloop. Bloop. There we go. Blast furnace from good old Minecraft. Crazy. Never even thought that I'd see that day using a Minecraft block. What? Anyways, I'm going to bring this all the way over here, and the main reason being is the blast furnace is also a trigger block or a job block, profession block for the villagers. So I want to make sure that we are out of range of that villager over there. Boom. There we go. It's working. We're getting refined iron ingots. Uh-oh. That's not what we're supposed to get. Is that what we're supposed to get? I thought I was supposed to get steel. Blasting. Oh, that still requires steel dust. But you know what? Now we can make it, right? This is enriched iron. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We'll do it this way. Can we just then refine this? Let's just see. 20 carbon. You cannot. Well, dang it. I guess I'd have to find a way to grind that stuff down. What can you even use this for? A wrench? Wire? A coal generator? Stone machine frame? Maybe this is good. I don't know. I'll probably have to make it because, well, I might just have to make it. Simple as that. I got the blocks for it. I might as well make it, right? I guess Minecraft vanilla will not solve our answer this time anyways. But, hey, soon enough, you watch out. It's going to happen. All right, so we got a dancing sheet as per normal, and we're making ourselves some steel, right? So we're making steel dust. Steel dust is enriched iron dust mixed in with some coal, okay? That's good. Let's just do up the 4 that we need. It takes 4 pieces of coal or charcoal to get this done. Luckily, charcoal, we got it in spades with our bonsai farm, so no big deal there, right? Maybe that generator will work quite nicely as well for that. Okay, and then basically we need another 4 pieces of coal in there, and then we do the same thing again to the enriched iron to get ourselves the steel. Okay, pretty straightforward, but that's how you get steel. We should be able to make that casing and everything that we need here right away. So let me grab the last couple resources, and we will get ourselves a sawmill, and then we'll have to figure out a way to connect them all up. Might need to get some cables too. All right, let's finish this up nice and quick. Let's get ourselves our steel casing. Our steel casing obviously was surrounded by the control circuits and the infused alloys. Boom and boom. And then, of course, just some iron around it. And there we go. We got ourselves the sawmill. Beautiful. Equally, I got the coal generator as well, which is pretty sweet. And on top of all of that, I also got a way for us to transfer some power. All right, now let's go take a quick look over at our setup here and at least hook this guy up, you know. And this sawmill will be very nice for some of our wood builds, right? Making stairs, things like that. It's going to go a very long way in just sustaining things. So we're just going to throw them down like so and like so. And then on top of all that, we're going to go boom and boom. And now you can see the power came from the generator and into our machines. Both are full and ready to go. Equally, there are so many different recipes in here, which is great. A lot of good things, as well as the capability. Ooh, baby. Let's do this. Ooh. Oh, that's way better. Don't use that heat generator. Make a coal generator. Those are way better than the other thing. So, just as an FYI, there you go. Once you get into this, you'll want to know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am already past due. We got into some modded stuff. We got some bonsai trees getting ready and going and automating and all that fun stuff, which is great. And you know what? It's pretty darn good. I used a whole bunch of the sticks in the heat generator. What a waste that was. But you know, all things considered, let's go over and use our sawmill for some spruce, because we're definitely going to need a lot of spruce and oak, that's for sure. And then I probably want to dabble in some more different wood colors and stone textures and stuff like that as we go. But as you can see, away it goes. Again, mechanism's a little loud. You can put in sound muffler upgrades, which is pretty darn important if you ask me, especially from a video person, right? But boom, you get 6 planks for every 1 log, right? And on top of that, there is also the potential, if I'm not mistaken, of getting some sawdust. Now, sawdust can be used for paper, which is great. That's going to be good for our paper trading. Yes. It can be used to make charcoal dust, which is cool, as well as the cardboard box, which is a completely overpowered item. It allows you to move spawners. Yes, indeed, it does. So that gives us a lot of flexibility to keep on working on a couple of different things. And some of those things are spawners, experience, etc., etc. So, without further ado, that's it from me to you. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Stay safe, have fun, subscribe, leave a like. We got so much to do, and I can't wait to read your comments. Have a good one.